Good morning. Happy Thursday. It is cool here, and I know it's really cold in Minnesota. When I looked, it was -9. Bless you, Minnesota. Stay warm and work on a jigsaw puzzle. That's what we do in the winter. Make a big pot of soup and just find something good to watch, like The Chosen. Ken and I watched The Chosen the other night, and it was amazing. It was so good. And so on this High Five Thursday, I want to talk to you about where we are in the Hebraic calendar. Now, on my Franklin calendar, I have a Franklin planning calendar, and it said that today was the new moon, and tomorrow was the Chinese New Year. I'll probably talk about the Chinese New Year tomorrow, but let's talk about where we are in the Hebrew calendar, because on the Hebrew calendar, the new moon doesn't begin until tomorrow night, and it's called Rosh Kodesh. Rosh, this is my head. Rosh means a head. Kodesh is a month, and the month is Adar, A-D-A-R, and it's either the 12th or the 13th month. Now, that may sound confusing to you, but if there is a leap year, it's not like our leap year. Our leap year, we put in one day, but a Hebrew leap year on the Hebraic calendar, they put in an entire month. And so if there is a leap year that year, and it's, yeah, I know for sure there's one in 2024, because I watch it when there's an when there is a presidential election on both calendars, on the Hebrew calendar and the Gregorian calendar that we use. It generally has a meaning to it. But this, if there is on the Hebrew calendar 2 months, then the holy day for that in Adar, which would be the festival of Purim, that would be on the second month. So there would be Adar 1 and Adar 2. And some calendars will say Adar A and Adar B. But Purim always falls on the second month of Adar. So let's look at the one thing that the sages say is, when Adar comes, joy is increased. So we are ready for that. One thing I remember about the month of Adar last year is that's when the quarantine began. So we've almost had an entire year of it. Now, we haven't been, up in Minnesota, the older people have been totally quarantined for really the entire year. But we're not entirely quarantined like a lot of the nations. But Israel has had more quarantines than us, and it's very challenging for them over there. So I pray that in this month of Adar that begins tomorrow night at sundown, that joy will be increased to Israel. Can you agree with me on that? There's different things about the month. This is the month of instead. So I'm going to read to you. I always have this this kind of a crib sheet kind of thing, of all on one sheet, and then I also have, how many pages do I have of the teaching? 13 pages on the teaching of the month that I email to my Bible study people. And if you'd like one of these and you're not part of my Bible study group, just private text me at your email address, and I'll be happy to send it to you. So what to expect this month? In this month of instead, expect to have an Isaiah 61 of instead. Beauty instead of ashes, oil of joy instead of mourning, garment of praise instead of the spirit of heaviness. Instead of shame, you'll have double honor. Instead of confusion, you'll rejoice in your portion. In your land, you shall possess double, especially in the double Adar month, joy and rejoice. Laugh on purpose. Now, this is something we heard from a minister, a French minister from last week. Her name was Audrey Mack, and she was at the Believers Fellowship in Alvin last week. Totally amazing, powerful woman of God. Well, she was saying that the Lord, she was having pain in her leg, and the Lord woke her up in the middle of the night 3 nights in a row. And the third night, she went out and she says, "Okay, God, what are you saying?" And she's prayed in the Spirit for about a half an hour. And then when she got quiet, the Lord said, "You have bone cancer." And she wanted to rebuke the devil, but she knew it was the Lord speaking to her. And so she said, "Lord, what do you want me to do?" And he says, "Laugh. Laugh on purpose." And so she went, "Ha ha, ha ha ha, ha ha." And because the joy of the Lord is your strength. And when you have disease, you don't want to laugh. And laughter is good medicine. And so I was on my way to Galveston yesterday, and the Lord spoke to me and said, "Laugh on purpose." And I'm glad there was nobody else in the car, because I gave out a loud, forced laugh. And you know what? The devil doesn't know if you're really laughing, and your body doesn't know. So you can make up a laugh, and it starts bringing healing to your body. And I see my time is way up, so we will finish Adar tomorrow. God bless you. Bye-bye.